Hello everyone, I'm out on a business trip, but still bringing videos to you from my hotel room, so excuse the potentially poor mic quality. We're here with the NEH with assembly lines. We're going to install a lot of things, and then we're going to fast advance some agendas, team sponsorship, all that good stuff. So that's what we're up to. I got an interesting opener. I don't know if I love this one, but we do have an ICE for R&D, which I do like. And we're going to get our, actually maybe we don't want to do that one. Maybe we'll put this on R&D. He's taking his turn anyway, so that's fine. Like, you can install in a new remote to get a new card off NEH, but I think I want to have my ICE down. And he's put Astrolabe down, so we're going to give him probably a lot of cards, but I think it's okay. Enjoy cards. If we get Sweep, we're pretty happy with that. So we've got 2 temples up early. That's certainly what you want to see. That will fuel all the economy we need to res Sands and do our Jeeves play. See, Fansite Artist Colonies. So this is a deck that scores a lot of agendas. We have a lot of small ones like Breaking News. He's going to get tons of value off this Fansite. And Beth comes down, also really good for him. So let's bring up Jeeves. What I'm kind of hoping to see is team sponsorship, but we don't see a team sponsorship, so I'm going to just put down naked agendas. See what he does about it. Want $1? Not even. Let's just install everything. See if he wants to start spending his clicks checking these. If not, I'll probably just score Explode off the table next turn. Or score Bill off the table, actually, is better. This deck really wants us to fire team sponsorships like over and over to get the assembly lines back out of the archives. And also like use that just to save clicks. I mean, surely he'll check one of these, right? Oh, it's DDoS keyhole false echo, is that what we're dealing with? Or maybe he's got count siphons. Driver. Okay. So he's probably just going to keyhole us a million times, which we can deal with, maybe. The Jackson's here, and he's going to be doing his thing unless Rumiel comes out and blocks him. So we got that to worry about. We'll run our Sensi, see what we get that's helpful. 6 end's pretty good. Yeah, we'll keep our San. Another Beal. So we can do 3 advanced Beal gain click and install the San. That's alright. Yeah, I think we can race him that way. Didn't get a sponsorship, but kind of feeling okay for the rest of it. We'll install our San. So here we can do is we can score the 15 minutes, and then we can also score the Beal if we get our shipment or anything that combos with this subliminal messaging. Maybe let us score 5 points naked off the table, right? Like, this is a combo deck where he wants to just set up as fast as possible, which he's able to do now because he's got pretty well everything he needs except the keyhole. Or maybe he's on medium, we don't quite know. So now he might have a clot. I'm guessing he doesn't. Usually they're going to spend a lot of influence playing DDoS. They're going to spend a lot of influence playing maybe Rumiel these days would be a thing you could play. So we're going to get a little bit bored ring over sand. We really want to have this up for $6. Let's see what Sensi brings us. Team sponsorship. Yeah, that's good. So what's our best scoring plan here? We put the team down. We advance. We have 1 click left after we score. So we put our Beal down, we can't actually score at the same turn. Maybe we can put the team down and pass the turn, playing Quandary onto our HQ. There's also a potential Apocalypse, but I don't know that he wants to Apocalypse all those cards he has. So, yeah, let's just run the team. Don't know if we can get a good Jeeves trigger this turn. So we can do an install, we can do an advance. Get our assembly lines for a little bit of econ. And I don't even want to give another asteroid draw now. Res that off our tempo for value. Protect our Sand, because that's one he would want to trash. And we can make him spend his DDOS if he wants to kill it this turn. And now next turn we can score. I don't think if we have any way to score both agendas. I think we probably don't. Yeah, I think we just draw here. He's gaining a lot of clicks. But, okay, there's the Councilman. So he's going to be able to stop this from being res unless he res it basically now. So he doesn't have Rumor Mill right now, or I think maybe he has it on his combo turn. So we'll fire Sensi. See, we get our Astro. We're looking for the Astro here because then we can use the token to score extra at once. And we don't get it. Let's make sure he doesn't have Clot. I can't imagine that he's got Clot with the influence spread. Okay. So we'll score our Beal, get our Jeeves click. We can team sponsorship to... What's our best line here? Like, even if we were to ice the Jackson, I'm trying to figure out if he's playing False Echo. And maybe what we want to do is play Vanilla to R&D. With 1 click, we can't possibly score this off the table, unfortunately. I think we just try to defend our R&D. I think that's where he's going. So now we've got our temple money to res all this ice if needed. He's going to pop 3 hyperdrivers. Maybe he's holding multiple False Echo in his hand. This is a bit of a tricky draw for us. We didn't get really any breaking news to interact with his board. If we'd been able to trash the DDoS, that would have been pretty good for us. We also didn't see our Astro. And the team was fairly late. So I don't know if this is, I think we could have in a lot of cases scored out on this last turn that just happened rather than letting him do his combo. So this was turn 6 for us. Turn 6 win is not out of the question for this deck. Okay, so he's just going to fire a lot of keyholes on us. But we know that there's 8 points already out of the game. We didn't bottom any agendas. If we knew there was on the bottom, that wouldn't really matter because it's going to shuffle each time. So all we can do here is shuffle in our Jackson and then try to defend an R&D. Okay, he's got one echo. He needs a second echo now. So this is a really strong effect of team sponsorship, is that you can install more and more ice and R&D. Normally it would cost you a fortune, but if you can install them via team, you're saving that install cost. So a dream hand for this deck against his combo would be to open like 2 team sponsorships and just score like a bunch of breaking news and put like 6 to 8 ice on R&D. At that point, they can't really beat you. So this was still alright. We managed to burn, what? He had 11 clicks. We managed to burn 5 of them to get his stuff set up. So we really pressured him to go before he was quite ready. He happened to have just enough credits too. He has to hit like almost every keyhole to win here. And even then he might hit a bunch of breaking news, which don't help him as much. So he got 5 points there. Wasn't what he needed, right? He spent too many clicks doing his setup and not enough actually running keyholes on us. So now it's exploded wins for us. Or we can score the Astro just for fun. Well, that showed the explode was here all along. It wasn't exploded blue all along. So we made it. Beat the DDOS false echo combo. It was fairly close, and I think it's usually going to be with this deck. It's a huge race, and if you end up giving him a ton of Astrolabe cards, it accelerates them so much. Like, he was ahead by at least a full turn from all the draws we gave him. At the same time, all these cards were really vital for us, except maybe the second G, so we didn't need him. This was more like to camouflage the naked agendas I was putting out, because I knew he didn't want to actually run naked remotes. So I was very comfortable putting out just any random Exploda, any random deal. I think I have 2 or 3 naked agendas this game, quite a few anyway. Alright, thanks.